I like you.
Comedian is performing at the Hartford Funny Bone this weekend. In fact, you were just there last night. How was it?
It was great. Yeah, I was hoping as a weatherman you could have done something about this.
It's bad. It's
yeah,
really
this weather
bad.
is not.
It's bad for your hair.
It's bad for my hair. I've been having to do extra meditative blow drying just to deal with it.
Do you meditate when you blow dry?
I meditate constantly. I'm a very relaxed person.
He's meditating now.
Meditating now. But it's a shame. It's so far. I was hoping to get out and take in all the sights of Hartford. You know.
You'll be 2 minutes taking them all in.
Yeah, I'm gonna take in all the malls and chalk outlines.
So we No, we have great historic places. You need to go. But stay tuned. Alessa's going to show you great things to do in Hartford.
Okay.
Yeah. All right.
Good.
So, meantime, can I tell this fun fact that we just learned about you? That your real name, because of course, Mo Mandel sounds just too good to be true. It's Mohan.
Yeah. My parents are hippies, and
are they still hippies today?
Still hippies today. They're hippies who text, so they're kind of like annoying sellout hippies. But they wanted to give me a Hebrew name because I'm Jewish, and they were in the New Age baby name book, but my dad didn't want to buy the book. Again, the Jewish thing. So he was writing down names, and he was in the Hindu section, and then he didn't realize it. He thought he was in the Hebrew section, but he wrote down, and then so my brisk, the rabbi was like, that's not a Hebrew name. And they're like, we're keeping it.
Seriously.
I'm serious.
But Mohan means like enlightenment.
Yeah, it's a
You're
Hindu name. So when I call tech support, they're like, "You should know this." I'm like, "No, you don't understand." So it's a whole situation.
Now, were both your parents Jewish?
Yeah, both of them were Jewish from New York City.
No, and you were were you bat mitzvahed and the whole nine yards?
I was not bat mitzvahs. That's for a girl. I don't know what you're implying, but
he's half Jewish. He should at least know the name of that.
I'm not. I don't really take religion all that seriously. Although I think it would be fun to be a rabbi or a priest or a reverend. I think that'd be a good way to be a performance artist. Don't you think? You know.
Yeah,
you get to perform week after week. You don't have to come up with new stuff. You just get to bang out the classics. You know. It looks fun, and you don't have to, you just basically read from a book that you didn't even write. You're like a cover band. It looks great, you know? You put it into your own words. You're like R. Kelly doing a little remix. It looks great. So if comedy doesn't work out, I'm going into God.
No, that's good.
Oh, this is exciting. Can I just tell you guys something that's very exciting?
Yeah.
I just found out yesterday that I'm not a racist, so that's good.
How do you know that?
Is that awkward? Oh, I got to follow that with something?
Yeah, you have
okay.
to come up with,
Well, here's the thing. I always thought I was kind of racist because I was talking to if I was talking to like a black person, I might mention hip hop, or if I was talking to like a Mexican guy, I might be like, where do you get like a good neck tattoo? Something might come up. And then I was talking to this fat guy yesterday. I started asking about restaurants. I realized I'm not racist. I'm just an idiot. I'm just the most lazy conversationalist. Apparently, I just pick up the laziest cues. If someone's wearing a hat, I'm like, is it sunny today? I just sort of. So it's nice to know.
Who did you grow up? Who was your idol growing up? Like comedian-wise, who did you say, that is a very funny person?
Chris Rock.
See, I think I was too late for Chris Rock.
Yeah, I'm a little younger than you.
May I ask how old? Is that a personal question?
32.
32?
Yeah.
So you are a young man.
I am young enough. I'm sort of like in this, I can still go to dance clubs, but I can't do shots.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Because you can only do shots if you're in your 20s because it's not creepy because you're not sad yet. You know what I mean? Like,
right.
People in their 20s do very different shots than people our age, right? They do shots because they want to celebrate their life. We do shots because we want to numb the pain.
Not his age.
No.
Our age, right. And then you get in your 40s and you're just shooting heroin or whatever. I don't know.
I recently went on a date with a 30-year-old.
Well, you're on TV, so you can date younger.
Well, no, and he looked at me and he said, I said, we were talking about his dad, and I said, how old is your dad? And he said, I didn't realize he was 30, and he said, my dad is 56, and I went, and he goes,
you
what?
said, oh, so that's what your fetish is.
And I said, well, what's going on? I said, how old are you? And he said, I'm 30. And he goes, well, how old are you? And I said, I'm way closer to your dad's age than I'm. He goes, how old are you? I said, I'm going to be 50 next year. And he said, wow, I didn't realize you were that old. And that was the end of the date, No, it's fine. Well, it's totally fine.
I feel the same way because, I have a younger girlfriend, and when you're dating someone younger, you think you're young by proxy.
Right.
And then you get reminded, like we went to this dance club the other day, and the DJ was like, all right, we're going back to the old school. Who remembers this song? I was like, I was 28 when that song came out. I totally remember that song.
But I felt bad because when I'm 70, he's going to be 50, and I'm 50 now, and I don't want to be with a 70-year-old.
Well, this is why I support gay marriage, because Calvin Klein is in his 70s, and he was dating a guy, I think, who we talked about this on Chelsea lately, who was like 25. And this is why I support gay marriage, because if you're going to sleep with a rich older guy, you should at least get his money when he dies. You know, that's... Don't you agree? There should at least be equality in terms of being a gold digger.
Absolutely. Mo, he's going to be at the Hartford Funny Bone.
Tonight,
Mo Mandel.
tomorrow?
Tonight, tomorrow, and Sunday. So
Sunday.
Yeah. So 2 shows tonight, 2 shows tomorrow, and then Sunday
Go
as
check
well.
him out.
Very funny.
It's in one of the best strip malls in Connecticut, by the way.
Wonderful strip mall, great Cinnabon, a lot going on out there.
2 dogs coming up. We're not talking about hot dogs. We're talking about 2 dogs. Somebody threw them away. So we get this little heartwarming story coming up.
And you can adopt them.
It's a good story. Stay with us.